was a disappointment, Danny, that you never really got tempo going in the game today.
Yeah, I think disappointed is the result, of course. When you play at home, then you want to win these games, you want to try. I think the reason why is we couldn't accelerate in some moments our game. We come in some good areas, but then our decision making, find the next three men, find the right touch was not right today. I think even in the transition moments when I look back, there was minimum 4 or 5 situations where you have the feeling, oh, now we can really hurt them, and then we turn back, or we find not the right teammate. Yeah, and then it slows down a game, and then you cannot create much on front foot and much power to score, and then you feel, yeah, it's tough to take a win today, of course.
Danny, we all know that the squad is going to need some help in January. There's going to be new players and recruitment's going to be a big topic, but from now until then, what more can you do to improve the performance levels?
Yeah, I think the first part is right. I think the group we have at the moment is the players we have. It's my job and my responsibility to bring the best out of them. You see too much up and downs for some players who feel, okay, now they make the step, in the next game they make the step back. They're not consistently on the highest point again and again. Yeah, we have too much roller coaster, and this is the job. When I arrived, I said this, it's about find a way to win games. I think today is the first draw. We are disappointed with this performance, but for me it's now I think week 6 or 7. I have a clear overview now, a clear picture of what we miss at the moment, and from this point we go forward. And this is my job.
Do you get the feeling that there's a slight sense of nervousness among some of the players at the moment in terms of how they're performing?
Yeah, I get the feeling from the moment for everything. I talk to my players, I see how they act situations, how they react on situations, and this is what we have to improve on the pitch, off the pitch, in conversations. If you can do it, we can bring more out of some players, and of course for some players you see at the moment as well, it's not the easiest thing to play, and yeah, I try to bring them in positions to help them. But of course on the pitch, I think this is a bit the bigger picture, and you speak about decision making and how we couldn't accelerate the game. This is exactly the part. If you have the belief in 100% confidence, and this should be normally after 4 wins in the league the case, then it should be easier today. On the other side, I must also say the opponent had also a clear idea how they did today, and it was for me also good to see how they played.
That issue of players turning back when they're in good positions, potentially good attacking positions, is that a mentality thing? Is that a fear of going to try and create?
No, I think this is about how you scan the picture before, because if you have an idea which areas you want to go before you receive the ball, then you can accelerate the game. If you receive the ball and then you look, then in football game it's too slow, because then the opponent and they put effort in and they close the gaps again, and then it's much difficult to break the next line. And I think you saw today in some moments there was a good moment, we were excited, and the next moment, the next decision from the same player was, oh, okay. And this is, again, receive the ball, scan before, have an idea on which direction, where's your teammate. I think, look just how often the fullback from Falkirk was on the right side high up, and how often we missed the moment to attack exactly the space, to switch the game, exactly go in this direction. And this we show them, but on the pitch the decision making is at the moment the highest level, and this is what we have to improve as a group.
Danny, there seemed to be a lack of urgency and intensity in the play today. Given what was at stake, there was a chance to go and close the gap again. How worrying is that for you?
Yeah, of course. When you see then the result and the position, what could we do today, then you think, come on guys, go out and bring the things on the pitch. And I spoke in the halftime a little bit about this. I said, guys, in some moments I missed the conviction, even our pressing. Yeah, you feel sometimes you think too much. What happens behind me? No, if you go with 100%, they make mistakes. And on the first half, one situation, then Needham won the ball back, where we were really sharp in the counter pressing. But these moments today, we had some breaks in our game. And if you do it not by 100%, with the 100% intensity, then you give the opponent a little bit more the feeling, we can play. And this is again also a little bit the roller coaster, this up and downs. In our game, you feel sometimes we drop back in old habits, and this is again what we have to improve.
You've given a lot of players a lot of opportunities to impress you, and some of them haven't done it. Are you beginning to lose patience with some of them?
I never lose patience, but the opportunity will then less, because it's about perform. Some players use it, some players couldn't use it, of course, and then you look which opportunities you have, and then you take the next one. This is football, it's about competition. On some positions you have, in some positions a competition, in some positions at the moment there's less competition because of the injuries and something like this. But of course, you have to step up in areas, and this is what I demand and expect from my players as well.
Last couple, guys.
Danny, the squad lacks creativity and struggles to make chances. Would you perhaps look at maybe a change of system to try and get more attacking output?
I think the one thing is, and this was today for me all the decision making, for example the back four. I felt that the two centre backs growing at the moment, I must say this, our back four played without mistakes. This is important. On the other side, of course, I look how we can bring the best players in which position. This is sometimes a building up a 3-2, sometimes a 3-1, sometimes a 4-1. This is what I try to bring this player on from the shape. If you want to play with a back three, for example, I'm able to do this. But then also you have to think what it means again to rebuild maybe a back four who starts to growing in a direction. I think these are all things you can imagine how often I think about what is the best to win games, because this is at the moment for me crucial, not what is the best for me personal. And then the first thing after the game is I ask myself what I could do change after the game.